everybody, and today we will talk about Chicago Mercantile Exchange. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, colloquially known as Chicago Merc, is an organized exchange for trading of futures and options. The CME trades futures and, in most cases, options in the sectors of agriculture, energy, stock indexes, foreign exchange, interest rates, metals, real estate, and even water. Founded in 1898, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange began life as the Chicago Butter and Egg Board, before changing its name in 1990s. It was the first financial exchange to dematerialize and become a publicly traded shareholder-owned corporation in 2000. The CME launched its first futures contracts in 1961 and frozen pork bellies. In 1969, it added financial futures and currency contracts, followed by the first interest rate, bond, and future contracts in 1972. In 2007, a merger with the Chicago Board of Trade created a CME Group, one of the largest financial exchanges in the world. In 2008, the CME acquired NYMEX Holdings Inc. and partnered of the New York Mercantile Exchange and Commodity Exchange, named COMEX. By 2010, the CME purchased a 90% interest in the Dow Jones stock and financial indexes. The CME grew again in 2012 with the purchase of the Kansas City Board of Trade. The dominant player is hard red winter wheat. And late 2017, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange began trading in Bitcoin futures. According to the CME Group, contracts worth approximately $1 quadrillion annually. Some trading counters to take place in the traditional open outcry method, but 80% of trading is done electronically throughout CME Globex electronic trading platform. Additionally, the CME Group operates CME Clearing, a leading central counterparty clearing provider. The company has been described by the economists as the biggest financial exchange you have never heard of. In 2018, CME Group was named the world's largest growing and most valuable exchange brand for the sixth consecutive years by Brand Finance, while it had the fifth greatest brand strength. In October 17, 2006, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange announced a merger with his historic rival, the Chicago Board of Trade, for $8 billion in stock, joining two financial institutions, CME Group and Corporation. The merger agreement was modified on December 20, 2006. The merger was approved by shareholders of both CME and Chicago Board of Trade on July 9, 2007 and closed on July 12, 2007, after which the Chicago Board of Trade shares, old symbol BOT, stopped trading and were converted into CME shares as agreed, and the overreaching holding company became live as CME Group. Chicago Mercantile Exchange is located in Chicago. Make Chicago Mercantile Exchange a centerpiece of your Chicago vacation itinerary. Operating during regular trading hours, the open outcry method consists of floor traders standing in the trading pit to call out orders, prices, and quantities of particular commodity of its derivatives. Different colored checks are worn by traders to indicate that firm they are a part of it. In addition, complex hand signals are used. These hand signals were first used in 1970s. Today, however, headsets are also used by the brokers to communicate with the traders. The pits are areas of the floor that are lowered to facilitate communication, somewhat like a miniature amphitheater. The pits can be raised and lowered depending on the trading volume. To an onlooker, the open outcry system can look chaotic and confusing, but it's really this system is a true method of accurate and efficient trading. An illustrated project to record the hand signal language used in CME trading pits has been completed. Operating virtually around the clock today, the CME Globex trading system is the heart of CME. Proposed in 1987, it was introduced in 1992 as the first global electronic trading platform for future contracts. Globex is an electronic trading platform, the first of its kind, used for derivative futures, options, and commodity contracts across all asset classes. Developed for the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME Globex, as it's officially known, operates continuously, unrestricted by geographic borders or time zones. Globex is an open access marketplace operating nearly 24 hours a day, from Sunday evening throughout late Friday afternoon, which allows participants to directly trade and view orders, prices, and other data in real time. To access Globex, customers must have a CME Group clearing firm relations and CME Group certificate trading application. The CME Group is a parent company of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, along with several other major commodity exchanges, including Commodity Exchange, COMEX, NYMEX, and Chicago Board of Trade. The start of the CME Globex session, which usually occurs in afternoon or evening, generally marks uh, the beginning of the next trading day. For example, orders entering during the Monday evening session are dated for and cleared on Tuesday. There are a brief 30 or 60-minute breaks depending on the asset class in between the close and reopening of each of the 5 daily sessions. According to 20 years of CME Globex, 2020 CME Group report, the idea of Globex first arose in 1987 as a low-impact means of providing after-hours market coverage for futures and options trading. The platform finally launched in June 25, 1992, running off technology and network used by the wire service operators. It began with the three currency and on treasury note products, but quickly expanded into other assets and even invent some. For example, Yemeni CNP 500 future contracts debuted in 1997, an instrument intended to be traded exclusively on Globex. Other special EE contracts include the Fortune E50 index futures, E-mini currency contracts, and E-mini Nasdaq Q100 contract. CME Group institute an open access policy for Globex in 2000, allowing customers to trade directly in the system without having to go throughout a broker. As a result, business soared. In 2002, the Globex average daily volume extended 1 million contracts for the first time, and in 2004, Globex volume expanded a physical pit volume for the first time. Notably, 2007 marked the first year the system volume extended 1 billion contracts. By 2012, the platforms with the 20th anniversary, 84% of the volume of the CME Group's various market was via electronic trading on Globex. As of 2018, Globex is a site for access in the sectors of agriculture, energy, stock index, foreign exchange, interest rates, metals, real estate, water. Some futures and options products are traded solely on Globex, while others are traded on the physical bids via open outcry as well. Globex traders constitute 90% of the CME Group's volume, 9 out of the every 10 trades, in other words. The platform offers access from more than 150 countries and foreign territories. For today, that is all. I hope that this information was rather useful for you. I